Hello summoners, welcome back to another damage comparison video. This one is going to be about Blade. We're going to compare him with Danger Sense versus without. In the clip at the bottom, we are using the Ghost Rider synergy. If you don't know what that does, basically against all #villain champions you gain Danger Sense. You can also gain Danger Sense against all Mystic champions if you add Mephisto or Dormammu to your team. And naturally in his kit you gain Danger Sense only against #dimensional beings, which usually whenever we talk about champions that are only good in particular situations, like Magneto against #metal champions, Archangel against a champion that is not immune to bleed or poison. I usually defend those champions because I say that you can usually take 5 or at least 3 champions in a quest and just use someone else in the bad matchups. Every champion has the bad matchups, but with Blade, the thing is, like Magneto, there are about 35% I guess champions in this game who are #metals, and somehow they are all amazing defenders, so he brings in a lot of value. Archangel, there are about 70% champions in the game who are not immune to bleed or poison or both, so a lot of value there. But Blade, it's 9 champions who are dimensional beings if you're not running synergies. If you are, then if you count all the #villains, all the mystic champions, it ends up being a decent amount, but if you're not using synergies, 9 out of 216, so you're not gonna have Danger Sense in a lot of fights, which means that this comparison is kind of like, it's not unrealistic. You are going to be using him without Danger Sense a lot if you do rank him up, and he's not a bad champion even then. There is, like, he has a simple kit by today's standard, but very effective. Like, he doesn't do too much stuff, but he shrugs up debuffs quicker, he gets regeneration, you have a lot of power gain, you have some damage over time with the bleeds, and overall he just feels like a very solid kit. And I remember when he came out, he was broken for the time. He was too good. Everybody used to rank him up. He was like almost 50% at the very least had this champion as a first rank 5-star back in the day, and the other 50% was like Stark and Spider-Man. Yeah, so like people were using the Holy Trinity pretty much everywhere, if they had it, of course, and everybody saved the shards for like months for his feature crystals were different back then as well. But anyways, coming back to today, I don't think his damage output is that great with or without Danger Sense. Like, without Danger Sense, I'd say it's below average, but today's stand with Danger Sense, it's above average, but not by much. Like for a good character, at least, maybe way above average for average champion. I'm saying average too much, but basically I think you get what I mean. It's not broken, it's not super high either. If you compare to Hela with Odin, there is no comparison to be made. She would be probably 4 fights in Labyrinth by now. So yeah, that's the thing. But Blade even today is a character that I believe is worth ranking up. He's worth even awakening. The regeneration is still one of the strongest if you ask me. There is one more aspect of Danger Sense. By the way, we're not running the Stark and Spider-Man synergy here, and it does increase the potency of the Danger Sense bonuses by 40%. And Danger Sense not only is an increase to your attack rating, the other thing that I haven't mentioned so far is the defensive ability reduction, which is very useful in a lot of situations. I remember when MODOK came out, he was very annoying. There were not auto block counters, or not that many auto block counters, champions True Strike and stuff. So Blade was amazing for it back then, and the thing is, if he was good for something back then, he's still good for it now. There may be better options, but if you pull him like as a first 5-star, you should be pretty happy. Act 5, he's gonna pretty much everything till Act 6, he's pretty much gonna just tear through. Even in Act 6, I've personally used him. I think 6.2 Mr. Sinister was a very annoying fight. I do believe I used Blade because Sinister, I think, is I could be wrong. I think he's a #villain champion, and I think I had some synergies for the Fury, and I used Blade for that fight. I don't really remember. It was a while ago. But point is, I have definitely used him till Act 6.2. After that, I didn't. In Act 7, I didn't because he wasn't available as 6-star. I didn't have him as a 6-star, and at this point, there are very few 5-stars. Pretty much just Archangel is the only 5-star that I use right now. So, yeah, I think if you get him, he's still a solid champion. He shouldn't be on a priority list. I wouldn't even place him in top 10 skill. I did make that list recently, and I think he was at spot 13 or 14. He is, again, still pretty good, but not because of his damage. It's probably because of the combination of the abilities, like the bleeds, the power gain. The power gain is most fun in my opinion. Like if you have him a lot of bleeds on him and he's stuck in the corner, like you use your SP2 when he's in the corner, you're pretty much gonna get 1.5 bar of power back, and it's amazing. Like, this is not talking about power boosters or anything. This is just his natural power gain. You gain a lot of power with this champion, so that's always nice, because not only that means more special tools, which means more damage, you can also use that power, like hold your block and gain regeneration. The regeneration is absolutely amazing even today, and he's pretty much the only character I think you can get to, like, by mistake get yourself to 3 bars of power and then you can come back to 2 bars, which is something that I like, because it happens to me a lot of times. I want to use SP2, I'm waiting for something and I push myself to 3 bars of power, and then I have to sit through that SP3 animation, but not with him. So that's pretty much gonna do it for this one. Do let me know what are your thoughts on Blade. Again, consider that we're not running the Stargun and Spider-Man synergy, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, subscribe to the channel for more content, like this video, share with the line, stay safe, have a good one, and bye bye. Also, if you want to see a Magneto video, like Magneto with against hashtag metal champions and without, like, against non-metal champions, then do let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, bye bye.